Hi, my name is Mike and I am a spokesman for the TM teacher Jesper. In his book Operation World Peace he states, through a person's upbringing in a particular culture, he learns to identify with certain values. This identification is formed through interaction with the neighborhood and the media. Thus, he will gain a certain view of himself and the outside world, a worldview, from his own position in this world. For you, this worldview includes representing a picture of the one you are, and also what should characterize one's own self. So, every man forms a more or less clear picture of how the universe is arranged, and I personally think that most people have metaphysical issues within their worldview, although many questions such as life after death, if there is a God, etc. are more or less terminated, in an archive of unsolved cases. That a person's worldview is created through identifications during childhood also means that it can be very difficult to change this view once it is accepted by a person or even a whole nation. It has, so to say, gone in with the mother's milk. The way people perceive themselves in the outside world is thus mostly not a result of a sober assessment, but rather a kind of passive acceptance of conditions which are regarded as something given by nature, and once a certain image of life has been a part of personality, everything the person encounters in life is seen in such a way that its worldview is further confirmed. In other words, our worldview governs our perception in such a way that it affirms itself. This is why you can say the world is as we are. If one wears green glasses, one can only see green. M. Scott Peck describes it thus: "Had happens when you have fought long and hard to develop a well-functioning worldview, an apparent useful map, and then is faced with new information, suggesting that it is a wrong way of looking at things, and that there is a need for a comprehensive revision of the card. The required, painful exertion seems terrifying, almost overwhelming. What we usually do, usually unconsciously, is to ignore the new information. Often this process of ignoring is anything but passive. We stamp the new information as false, dangerous, heretical work of the devil too. The big question is whether it is possible to create a situation so that humanity can agree on some common values and thus create the basis for lasting peace. Within these overall room values there must also be space for individual cultural perceptions, without disturbing the overall harmony.